Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2023, a brand new year. And you know what that means? It's time for the Rhódania Chronicles on QuestJunkiesUK. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Oh, it is so good to be back with these wonderful faces. Oh, how I have missed all of you. And yes, 2023 has gone off to a bit of a chaotic start, but we are here to remind you that it's not all chaos. I mean, I suppose we are chaos. Chaos incarnate in some ways, but the good kind. We're here to show you that you can have a good time in the TTRPG world despite all the chaos. And let me just actually, on that point, just state, I have already stated this in Discord and on social media, QuestJunkiesUK absolutely does not in any way, shape or form support the leaked proposed changes to the open game license, and quite frankly finds it insulting and fucking rude. So my message from QuestJunkiesUK is, as I said over on Twitter, Hasbro, Wizards of the Coast, try as much as you want. We're storytellers. You can't fucking kill a story, because every creator you take down with these new rules, 100 more will stand in their fucking place, and eventually you will have to decide whether you want to be the BBEG of this scenario or you want to be the helpful NPC that keeps the world running. So the ball's in your court, guys. Fucking do one, because we're not stopping. So
you can take our fight, but you can't take our freedom.
I believe the DM has said, bring it.
The Wyld Ones can, Will can handle it.
With that...
It's a wild brew.
Yeah, with that made very clear, let's do our introductions, because this is a brand new year, and I actually tested before the stream for once, and our chat commands are actually working for once. So, first of all, please use the link in the chat there to go check out Syrinscape, the wonderful folks with the wonderful platform that brings all the audible goodness that you'll hear in the stream tonight to enhance your tabletop role-playing needs. Go over to that link, become a super siren. You can use a free trial if you're not sure. You have access to over 1,000 different musics, ambiances and the sorts. Really is wonderful. You can also upload your own stuff to the platform if you want to support independent musicians like we do. People such as Travis Savoy, Michael Gelfie, Hunter Rogerson, Tabletop Audio, The Seventh Midnight, Cullen Vance, Scott Lee, you name it. They're all wonderful people, and we support them here on this channel. You'll also notice in that link there is a little bit at the end there, Syrinscape.com/PhoenixIwaki. Our wonderful friends over at the Phoenix Iwaki channel are now affiliates of Syrinscape. So if you use that link, you'll not only be helping your own games to become more wonderful, you'll also be helping a wonderful channel bring more stories. And at this time, what we absolutely need in the world is more wonderful stories. So please go ahead and use that link to do just that. Moving swiftly on from that, aside from these lovely faces on the screen, you can also see some lovely character art. Like my boy here. This is my DM face. Is he so cute? You want to scrunch his hair? All our character art on this channel for the main campaigns is done by the ever-fabulous Aviv Orr. Link in the chat there. Go and give some love to Aviv. If you need some art commissioning, Aviv is your person, believe me. I will be commissioning Aviv again very soon, because we have a campaign coming up in March. A new weekly campaign set in a very familiar world, but more on that at the end of the stream. But yes, please go and give some love to Aviv. You can also, while you're at it, use that link in the chat to join our community Discord, where you can be amongst the very privileged few to be getting the first bits of news and announcements from us at QuestJunkiesUK and everything that we do, and just meet a load of incredible people in this community. Yeah, we post lots of things there. A lot of it's memes. But, you know, you can also, if you have a favourite moment from a session that we do, you can also go into the Pat Prompts channel, where our wonderful Earth Genasi Rune Knight fighter, Patoons, will bring it to life in some art. And keep that in mind, because I'm sure once Pat does his introduction later, he might have something to mention in regards to certain art. But more on that later.
Bum, bum, bum.
We also have a merch store. And let me tell you, it's not just a new year, it's a new year of merch, because we have some brand new merch. Thank you all for your patience. We finally have new merch from the Demethren 5. We also have, as you can see on the screen, a Pocket Goth Mummy hoodie inspired by our last session of the Rhódania Chronicles, which was, as you can imagine, just something else. It was just yeah, it was a lot. And you can immortalize that epicness in the form of a hoodie. But yes, we also have 2 new shirts from the Demethren 5 campaign, which I'm very happy. One of the designs in particular I am very proud of. It is wonderful, and as soon as I get paid, I'm absolutely getting it, and I'm probably going to live in it, because all our merch is like really comfy. So, you know, if you are subscribed to QuestJunkiesUK on Twitch, you can also get a permanent discount on all merchandise on our store, not just select things, everything. So keep that in mind, you know, if you're feeling generous. Let me wrap this up here with our link to our YouTube, where you can find all the VODs, all the VODs, however you want to say it, I don't know. So if you can't stay for the whole stream tonight, no, don't worry, never fear, because the VOD, the VOD will be there very soon for you to catch up on. Or if you want to see, like, some of the older stuff we've done, some of the one-shots, maybe you've missed a few sessions of the Rhódania Chronicles and you want to catch up, it's all there. Hey, Dungeons and Dragons! Yes, EXE, representing. Good to see you. That is a name that will be familiar to you in March, when our new campaign starts. But again, more on that later. With all that out of the way, I'm going to change things up a little bit tonight. We're going to do our recap first, because it's a new year, and we're technically starting a new story arc. So I want to give the characters a proper introduction, a reintroduction, so to speak. So, let's do a bit of a recap, shall we? What's happened in the last 15 sessions or so? The threads of destiny pulled a group of adventurers together within the world of Rhódania. Initially 5, now 4. The group, very initially mismatched in some people's eyes, but quickly proved to be an indomitable team of chaos and wholesomeness. The group came together aboard a skyship, a sky carver known as the Discourteous Rose, where they set sail through the skies of Rhódania towards a ancient gigantic tree called Roshan's Rise, a tree that was not there a few years ago and had appeared as part of a multiversal event known as the Great Reconvergence, where people and places were moving between the realms. Word has it that this is an event that's still ongoing, though that has not been confirmed by any official channels. As the group had a few adventures on the way to Roshan's Rise, might have crashed the ship slightly, might have hurt some people and got hurt and fought a dragon and met a guy with cheesy feet and flirted with a bartender, and a whole bunch of stuff, really. You should go check out the VODs. It's worth watching. It's really fun. Eventually, the group arrived at Roshan's Rise, where they found the problem was that the people were being attacked by something known as the Dancer of Shadows, some evil being of the Shadowfell that had found its way to the material plane and was causing chaos. And with the assistance of the locals, including one Brim Smallboy, a very brave owlfolk who found great inspiration in meeting this group of adventurers, they were able to slay the evils that thwarted the lands of Roshan's Rise, whilst also dealing with some connections with Frike, our pocket goth mummy of the group. As you can see on the screen there, that is the Dancer of Shadows, as depicted by Pat. A rather interesting being. And your screen's locked. 10 out of 10 for effort. Some other things happened at Roshan's Rise. Our Tabaxi Bard found...
Jesus.
Not quite Jesus.
Jesus, not Jesus. Jesus fetus.
Oh, God, no. God, no.
He found Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Reese
Continue.
found a strengthened faith within the goddess of the moon as he began a journey down a clerical path. And Rhódania found some resurfaced memories. Memories of a home that she had forgotten. A home in the Fey realm, the Feywild. Roshan's Rise, before it had arrived in Rhódania. And over a period of time, memories continued to resurface. Memories that suggested that she's a princess? Some connection with the Sealy Court? And she did also unlock her star form. And it's absolutely a Sailor Moon cat. After leaving Roshan's Rise, saying farewell to one Brim Smallboy, little did they know, upon them leaving, Brim was concerned with the safety of Roshan's Rise now that their greatest heroes had left. And as he had been left in charge, he deemed it necessary to bring a new band of heroes together to be new protectors of Roshan's Rise. In his words, I'm going to form my own Wyld Ones. And if you'd like to know how that goes, do tune in on the 1st of February for Brim Smallboy's Humblewood Adventure, a one-shot covering the events that took place after our group left Roshan's Rise. And you may wonder, yes, the Wyld Ones. That was the name that they chose at the end of this adventure. Very wild indeed. After leaving Roshan's Rise, they returned to the city of Etherion, essentially the capital city of Rhódania, where they were quite handsomely rewarded by the king. They took a bit of time to chill out and relax in a bathhouse which was rudely interrupted by a siren that had reappeared after an initial encounter upon the skyship, and was at that point made canon that it was Rhódania's ex. So, but did we get any extended lore on that? No, because the group actually murdered her to death. whilst mostly naked in the bathhouse, which is quite a, that's quite an achievement. And after some downtime within the city, picking up some new items, doing some research, sending off some letters, we got raided by Roll Together RPG. Thank you guys, with 69 viewers. Nice.
Yeah,
I think it was 60. I think it was 69 last time as well. So
It was
incredible.
Because I made the same reaction.
Nice.
Hell yeah! Thank you guys so much. Hell yes. Welcome in, guys. We are just going through our recap of what happened last year. And yes, you bring the noise. You do indeed. All the love to our wonderful stream team friends. Roll Together RPG. Please give them some love. Do I remember how to do a shout out? Let's find out.
Exclamation SO.
Hang on.
Donation 69, apparently.
There we go. Yes.
It's a magic number.
Roll Together RPG, our dear friends, thank you so much for tuning in. We're just finishing off our recap, and then we're going to get right into the action. So, hope you can stick around and enjoy our first session of the year. Not me making finger hearts while not even being on stream. It's good practice. You'll be making it on stream soon. Love it. So, after some downtime in Ethereum, there was one particularly chaotic day where some of the group woke up a little bit smaller than they normally are. This was the day that we introduced the Wheel of Chaos to the stream, which we'll talk about a bit later on, because we have a spin of the Wheel of Chaos for everybody. And yes, it gave birth to the Pocket Goth Mommy, as Frike shrunk 2 sizes to tiny. But it was not all fun and games, for after hearing some screaming and shouting outside, one of the spins of the Wheel of Chaos revealed a black dragon wormling, I believe it was, attacking the people in the streets. The group engaged in battle with this creature, and it went rather poorly. And if you have seen Pat Toons' TikTok, there is an animatic up there right now where you can see exactly what happened in that instance. We might have nearly lost 2 players. We were very close, especially since Rhódania's first death save roll was a natural 1. And if you aren't aware, I roll the player's death saves in secret, so that was real difficult to keep under wraps at the time. But the group were successful and recovered, and I suppose in some ways it might have been a bit of a life lesson. That, there is danger in the world, and if you're not prepared for it, it can strike at any time. But a strengthened resolve after some heart-to-hearts with each other. And when we last left off, the group had been summoned to the castle to meet with the king, where they also met with a new visitor to town. A small, furry, cat-like folk, just like Rhódania. Where it was revealed to be Burry, Rhódania's long-lost brother. But Burry did not come alone, for he had brought with him some sort of necklace of sorts. Thank you for the 100 bits. Mwah! A necklace which had to be contained in some sort of containment cube made of amber.
It's Burry.
There's Burry. This necklace proved very familiar to some of the people in our chat, specifically the players in our mini-campaign, as it's a necklace they were looking for. Unfortunately, on the other side of the world. Whatever that could mean, we don't know. But we might find out on Friday when the mini-campaign does return, so do stick around for that. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Definitely don't want to stick around for a post-credit scene tonight or anything. I'm sure it's fine. Wait, what? What did I just say? What? No, forget that. I didn't say
Actually, your
anything.
life's mission to emotionally damage all of us, isn't it?
This is not the hint you're looking for.
So, with us fully recapped and a freshly leveled up group, we're going to go ahead and begin 2023, the Rhódania Chronicles.
Hey!
As everyone wakes up. Oh yes. Well, we'll do this first, and then we'll do the wheel spins. So, as our group wakes up in their respective rooms in the Inn of the Gilded Spear, which they have retained free of charge, seemingly, the landlady has taken quite a liking to you all. But as the sun rises on a beautiful new summer's day, and you all reconvene in the main area of the inn, let's see who is first to venture downstairs. I'm going to roll.
Holy shit!
What?
Whoa!
Oh!
Wow!
Okay. McClover strikes again. Holy shit.
Wow!
You remember all that chaos from last time?
Bridget,
No
I gave
spins.
you inspiration
No
just
spins.
So you know.
Okay, I'm writing it down.
Make Clover
Okay.
Force no spins.
First.
Well,
Clover Force says no spins. Don't do it. No
Okay.
spins. We're good.
well,
Thank you, Clover. Thank you, Clover.
on this occasion, I mean, first of all, thank you so much. You are beyond generous.
McClover, I'll draw anything you want. Just
Oh boy, this is incredible. Okay.
More.
And oh my god, more keep coming. Holy shit. Okay. What's really funny about this is we have sub goals, and the last two streams we've smashed like 2 sub goals. Every time we get a sub goal, every active party on this channel gets a free magic item. So now, after this session, I have to give these guys another free magic item, and I have to give the Demethrin 5 another free magic item. So oh boy.
Man.
Honestly, it is incredibly humbling of how generous you all are. Thank you so much. It means the world, and your support helps us do what we do here, which is incredible. And especially at the moment, with all the chaos in the TTRPG world, this means everything. So, thank you so much. Okay, so it's my birthday week. Can't share cake with everyone. Oh, well, do you know what? Let's everyone spam muffins in the chat. We can share muffins with you. How about that?
Eee.
Let's do that.
Also, apologies for bursting any eardrums with my response to the gifted subs. I'm very reactionary, as you all know.
It is incredible.
My fans.
Okay, so we won't do spins for them, but we do have 1 spin each for you. from the beginning
from
of the
the hype.
stream. And we'll leave it at that. I might put a limit on every stream where everyone can get a max of 1 spin. So we'll see. Yeah, I think that's probably better. So, first person to come down, I have rolled. Wyatt, if you would, please reintroduce your character as they come down the stairs. The first to wake up, seemingly. Tell us... Well, first of all, tell us who you are. And tell us your character's name, describe them for us, and for old time's sake, give us a random interesting fact about your character.
Bet it's going to be a repetitive one because I don't want to think of more.
That's fine.
At least today. So, hi, I'm Wyatt. I am playing Reese, our Bard Cleric multi-class. Super excited about it. And first of all, thank you so much, and I'm glad that I'm back. Now, as you see, waltzing down the stairs, rather groggy and not waltzing whatsoever, is this tabaxi, snow leopard-looking tabaxi with dusty blue eyes, wearing a shawl of a bluish gray with an underside, of a very bright golden yellow orange capelet, I suppose. Just very, very, very beautiful colors and fabrics and whatnot. And as he comes down, kind of wrapped up, very groggy, he goes and gets his little cup of tea and goes and sits down. First there, maybe there's some bacon and he is chomping on it. Bacon and fish, the best combination.
Hell yeah. I mean, at this point, the landlady is big fans of you guys. So pretty much anything you want, she gets. So that is easily sorted out.
Is that salmon? You got me salmon?
I'll get you anything you want, my love.
Best morning. This is the best morning. Thank you.
Oh, you're so very welcome. Okay, next to waltz down the stairs. Bridget, if you would like to reintroduce yourself to the world.
Hello, I am Bridget. I am playing this group's edgy thundercloud from the Shadowfell, Frank, aka the Way of the Long Death, Shatterkai monk, and I'll say a random fact, given how many times she's had to leap through the air, swing a battle axe down, may seriously be considering training with Connell on more than just a casual basis. You know, perhaps declassing later, but we'll keep that between us. And walking down the stairs, I imagine it might be a little disorienting, like coming back to normal size. Maybe she'd be a bit sore, maybe more aware of like, she'll just walk downstairs, just kind of stiff. You ever been in pain after like a really strenuous workout and then you're just more aware of your bones, just like kind of lumbering downstairs at her awkward, like full height now. Even like talking to someone is like a bit of a strain on her voice because it was so high pitched while she was this big.
Okay. You head downstairs, and the first thing you see is Reese practically drooling over a rather delicious-looking salmon.
Oh.
He goes for the eyes first. That's my fact.
Yes. Nice save.
I think Frank will head for the bartender to request a cup of the magic bean juice before she goes to sit down next to Reese. Just leans over, kind of hunches into her coffee, sipping from it occasionally, just in pain.
Going for the eyes. You two, huh?
Yep.
That's it.
Just very subtle, quiet slurping and munching. But not for long, as coming down next, Pat, if you'd like to reintroduce your character to the world.
Hello, QuestJunkiesUK. I am Patrick, aka Pat Toons. Sometimes I draw art, but on Monday nights I play Conal McGinnisy. He is an Earth Genasi, Rune Knight fighter, so as he's come down the stairs, you see him kind of like buckling his golden belt across his ruby red tunic with his gold shoulder guards on. He's got a rather sinister looking face, but underneath that rocky hard exterior is a true humble boy with a golden heart. He's got stalagmites like protruding out of his head to almost emulate the appearance of hair. And I would say Connell's random fact is he was always mesmerized as a kid when he seen other kids skim stones across water. So Connell assumed if he ran fast enough, he could run across water.
That tracks.
So he, as he's coming down, he's almost like looking at like a shopping list that he's made out for himself, and he's kind of like, all right, so if we get this, we should be prepared for that, and if I get this, we should be prepared for that. Okay. I wonder if Reese knows how to work using these things. He's good at healing people, so he should be able to show me how to use that. It means I can be helpful if that happens again. Oh, morning, guys.
Hey. Reese is like cutting into the you just see him just with half of the salmon in his hands, and just like he's like working at the collar of the salmon, trying to get it out so he can eat it.
Yep, that's where all the jelly good stuff is. In the eyes.
The eyes and the collar, they taste the best, I'm telling you.
It's good to see you guys back at your normal size. It's I was getting a little bit worried that we would have been munchkins for forever.
Can I ask you something?
Uh-huh.
How do you go into battles and fight the way you do and come out of it with your body not screaming at you?
He's a rock. He's already he's fine.
Grumble, grumble.
You kind of just get used to it. Yeah, it's my body's in agony. You just gotta laugh through it.
Laugh through the agony. See, I was slapped in the face by many a fish. That was not a laughing matter, and neither is this, and I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, we're just gonna have to hit the bad guys harder than they hit us. That's the way I see it.
You do you.
I will do me.
Me too. Just kidding.
Connell goes to
make a deception check.
Gift of nugget.
Deception deception check. First roll of the year, bitches.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Friends.
First roll of the year's deception. I love this. Oh my god, I have a +5. Hell yeah.
Wow.
That's a 17, so I have a 22.
Okay.
Hey.
You can roll insight on that if you want.
I have a +1 then, so let's see how that works.
Even at your best, you ain't getting shit.
That is a 3.
A 3. Oh,
Just kidding.
Reese, such a joker. Such a good sense of humor.
You better look forward to training later on, my friend.
He goes back to his stabbing with us anymore.
At which point, one last set of footsteps down the stairs. Mai, if you would be so kind, please reintroduce yourself to the world.
Hello, I am Mai, aka Myrit the Pirate. I play Rhódania, the Circle of Stars. Yeah, Circle of Stars Druid Felice, also known as Princess Flora. Interesting
Flora?
fact about. Yeah, that's her real name.
Jesus, I've been asleep.
It happened last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the interesting fact about Rhódania is some of the party may notice that she wears these really beautiful, intricate leather gloves. But what they probably don't know is because in the heat of battle, whenever she uses primal savagery, whenever her nails come out, whenever her nails come out, because of the venom, her claws are always a different color each time.
I
like her version
it.
of nail varnish, I suppose.
I am officially making canon primal salmonry is just the name for Reese's technique for eating salmon.
But yeah, so
It's up top too. Yeah. Primal savagery.
it's a state of mind.
It's a concept.
So she's kind of she's a little calico Phillies, little cat person. She's got one eye that's different colours from the others. And you may notice as well that in the lovely artwork that we've got there, she usually wears a little flower in her head and a purple robe. However, instead of actually wearing her robe today, she's kind of having it around her arms, just kind of flopped over, just rather than having it heavy on her shoulders. She's still feeling a little bit tired from almost dying. But underneath that little robe, she has a little dungaree dress, which is bloody adorable. But yeah, so she's plodding her way down, just kind of a bit like, oh, fuck me, okay. And then just kind of approaches the bar. Hi, what have you got that's really greasy and lots to eat that I could possibly have? Do you do hash browns and tatty scones and black pudding and stuff?
I mean, if you want a fry up, we can do you a fry up. That's no problem.
Yeah, that'll be absolutely lovely, thank you. Also, what kind of drinks do you have?
Well, we
Is
do
it too early
tea,
for a
coffee.
cocktail? Does Rhódania have their own version of a Bloody Mary?
It does now.
I would like Rhódania's version of a Bloody Mary then.
I mean, it's a little bit early, but I can't say no. I can't say no to that face. You go get yourself, sit down, Pat, and I'll get you a Bloody Mary, I guess. I can't think of a name.
Bloody Mildred.
A Bloody Mildred. Yeah, there we go. Canon.
Like, I
It's
mean,
it's never too early for a Bloody Mildred.
I know, but I felt like after yesterday, I'm a little bit, sore. So, so every day you almost die.
You're not the only one.
Oh, pal, I know. And just kind of like, just pats very nicely. Just very, but like, yeah, it's all right. We'll be okay. Just one of those things to add to the storybooks. And this kind of looks over to Frike and like, so, you feeling a wee bit better? You're looking a little bit
Maybe I
worse
need
aware
more
ahead.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frank, you're not pocket size anymore.
I know, I kind of
Turns out-
miss being the biggest one now.
Changing
Well-
sizes like that, it hurts.
You might not have to miss it for long, because it's time to spin our wheel of chaos.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Who would
It
like?
was so lovely.
Bloody Mildred or something first.
It was going so lovely.
Roll a d4. I call it number 4.
It's like the beginning of season 2, and it's just like, oh, look at everyone, they're coming back. They all got renewed, except the one guy.
There would be a shame.
I rolled a 4.
Okay.
So, first spin of the
my
wheel.
God.
Let's see what we get. Reese. That was very nearly grow a size, but it is Wild Magic Surge. So
That's even
We'll come-
worse.
we
Yeah.
won't do that just yet. But
Bigger odds.
Oh no.
okay.
The
so
repeat of last time.
next.
My deck will come back.
Frike.
Okay.
Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Oops! All intelligence.
Oh, fancy.
So this coffee is
Someone's drinking
really
smart water.
doing something for you this morning. As the more you drink, you seem to be, your head's a bit clearer, and yeah, mechanically speaking, for today's session, you now have an intelligence score of 20.
Am.
Wasn't Frike super smart yesterday? Yesterday, too.
Oh my
I
god,
can't-
is she gonna be like Mega Mind?
I think so. Yeah.
It was either that or wisdom. I can't remember which. I'd have to go back and
I
check the
think we were both
notes.
I
turned
think it
into.
was intelligence because Connell and I had the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of Connell,
Yay.
next
favorite.
spin.
Random stuff
Du-du-du-du-du. Oh, this. Do you know what? This might come in handy for you today. Oops! All charisma.
Wow.
Ooh.
He
Wow.
doesn't need more. He's already charming enough.
I may surprise you, sir. I have a +0 in charisma.
Oh, buddy.
Everyone's hearts.
Oh boy, I love you guys.
I almost threw up my mouth when I said that.
A
Wow.
himbo and a himbo.
And last but not the least, Rhódania.
Oh god, what have I got?
Oh no, okay, this is being kind today. Oops! All dexterity.
Yeah.
You are a dexterous kitty. So I will go ahead and amend those
Thank you.
for y'all now.
I just imagine in the center of like the great convergence or whatever it's called is this fucking wheel.
Did you read my notes?
And we have to, yeah, we have to go fucking destroy it.
Dexterity kitty.
don't-
I love that.
Don't give me ideas. Okay, so yeah, as you all have your breakfasts and your cocktails and such, you start to feel more dexterous, more charismatic, more intelligent. Reese, give me a D100.
Already? Oh no.
I just want you to roll it now, and depending on what it is, I'll trigger it at some point, whenever's most fitting.
I'm so terrified. I'm so scared. Watch it be another fucking dragon.
It's possible.
Ball.
43.
43.
The Siren
Okay.
Sister is coming.
No.
Siren 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh god.
This siren has some eel type characteristics.
You never know.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then 20 charisma for you. And I think if you all refresh your sheets now, they should be updated. Let me know if they're not. Okay, so yeah, you continue eating your breakfasts and such. I'm just gonna look up the Wild Magic table while you finish off.
I'm terrified.
So, guys, what's on the agenda for today?
Reese is picking at the bones at the very end of the tail of his salmon. I was going to go look at the quest board.
That's a good idea.
We never looked at a map of this place.
I mean,
Surely.
Yeah,
I kind of
don't recall.
What? I don't know. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? North, south, east, or west?
We should look at a map and see what's in each direction.
Honestly, I was going to look at the quest board and see what they have locally. Maybe we could stay here for another week or so.
I think I remember Thrasham talking about his tournament, and I want to keep an ear out to find out where that is.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, didn't he announce that's back where we came from when we boarded the ship?
Yeah, it's back my hometown. It'll be nice to go see my mommy and my teacher, but we've got time.
Where's your hometown?
Zindanark?
Right. Where's that?
Let's look at the map.
It's at this time that, unnoticed by you all, a figure approaches and slams a large map down on the table in front of you.
I'm still picking my bones.
As you look up and you see a familiar face. Madeline Crowley, captain of the Discourteous Rose.
I avoid eye contact.
And for those of you watching the stream right now, you can see some art of Madeline, which I have recently acquired. Looking rather damn fine, if I may say so myself. Am I seducing myself right now? I don't know. I've done weirder things.
She is very hot.
Seducing Reese, that's for sure.
Now then,
Just right.
I've been wanting to find you guys. I was told you'd be here. I couldn't help but overhear you need a map. I've got dozens of them, so you can have this one, really. But that's not why I came here. Overlooking certain aspects of what happened, immediately looks at Reese.
We should go there, and I point at a random city. I don't know which city. What do I roll? D10?
Good question. I mean, she kind of like sighs and is like, can't be mad at you. I mean, technically, I did ask you to do it, so... This is fine. Anyway, what I was...
I didn't...
Morbid.
Can we just talk about it for a second? I feel bad. I know you asked for it, but, like, I didn't realize it was you. I will look up.
You look up and you see that she's smiling. Make an insight check.
No, absolutely not. That's a nat one.
And that one.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's a nat one.
It's so brave of her to smile through the pain of everything that happened. It's commendable how she does it, how she keeps it all together.
I just want to say I'm sorry. I was ignorant. I didn't realize that it was you. I was spooked and I had it readied and I don't know what happened. I have these... That's an excuse too. I'm sorry.
She gives you a pat on the back and says, I'm fucking with you. It's fine, don't worry about it. I mean, in all honesty,
I'm sorry.
if it had been the other way around, I'd have probably done the same. Because, you know...
I mean, I'm gonna turn to Frank. Your home is creepy. It's very scary. It scared me, and I'm.
I
You ever need
understand.
a healer? Yeah. If you ever need a healer, I'm here. Apparently, I have new powers. It's weird.
I'll keep that in mind. Anyway, what I came here to say is, if you want, as a thank you for everything that you did, you can maybe have a free ride on the ship somewhere. Like
What,
it's,
even after all the crap we put you through?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It was pretty exciting. Like, I haven't had an adventure like that since I stopped being a pirate.
I just kind of look
were
up
a
at Connell and be
pirate?
like, Connell, more cocktails.
My dear, I was the pirate.
Ooh.
Prove it.
Okay.
No, I'm fucked.
In a flash, there is a flash of light, and all of a sudden, you look down at what's left of the salmon in front of you, and it's been neatly sliced into intricate pieces. And Madeline is stood there smiling with a golden rapier in her hand.
That's
Someone's
pretty.
blushing.
I'm glad I'm done with that. And where are we going? Where's the next port?
Connell leans over to Frank and is just like, isn't she great?
Yeah.
If
Oh, no.
if Reese is actually finished with the salmon, I'm just going to go ahead and start eating it.
I mean, it is easy to do so now. It's been like sliced and diced.
Yeah.
It's
And
in
it's all just
Rhódania
bone.
friendly portions.
Oh, it's just
Charcuterie
bones.
board.
It's bones. There's a little bit of grease and meat left, but it's bones and there's no bacon left, so it's not like. Yeah, you're kind of fucked, but you're welcome to it. Reese doesn't care at this
I might
point.
take a bone just to
cat
kind of use as a
toy.
toothpick.
The new cat toy.
Yeah.
Where's the next port, Captain?
Well, depends which way you want to go. I mean, we've
Real.
enough fuel to go pretty much anywhere in one journey. Not too far, maybe. I don't know.
Fuel? I need to ask Bob. Where is Bob? I need to ask Bob about fuel. Anyway, where do y'all want to go? And I asked the rest of the Wyld Ones.
Well, I kind of spaced out a wee bit. I don't know if it's something to do with my bloody Meredith. What was it called? I can't remember. But I'm happy to go anywhere, really. I might have to say goodbye to Buri first, though, if that's all right. I haven't seen, my brother in a while, so...
Oh, it's fine. I need to go pick up a thing I commissioned anyway. So we have some time, but where are we going? Like, what's our plan?
I think at this point, I'm too tired to do smart brain, but Frike is philosophizing now, perhaps. We could witness something truly majestic while we have the chance. Pretend that was a lot smarter and like a mini Bob talk.
you see that.
I love it.
We miss you, Bob.
We miss you, Bob. Absolutely, we should go to the town of... As I'm looking at the map.
Oh shit, the map, yeah.
The map.
The map!
So Madeline at this point looks over at Connell and says, Thrasham was looking for you yesterday. He's left town. He met up with some old friends. He's heading back to Zundanarg, prepping for this. Well, he's calling it a retirement tournament now. But
why retirement?
I'm assuming because he's got one arm now.
You can always get a prosthetic. They have those.
Pirates fight with fake legs and hooks, so...
I mean, yeah, that's true. It's that is the pirate way of things, after all.
Okay, but like,
I'm hoping to fight Thrasham in the tournament, and hopefully reignite his fighting spirit. And yeah, so he can retire on my watch.
Well, I'm sure he'll be happy to see you there. It's in about 3.5 weeks, I think. And he's met up with some of his old adventuring crew, and they're making the journey on foot. I offered them a lift, but they wanted to. Well, what was it he said? One last ride with the old boys. So I'm sure they'll get up to all sorts of shit.
Hey, Captain, do you know how old Thrasham is? Just out of pure curiosity.
I've never asked. I probably should have. I don't know. It's difficult. She immediately
Does Connell know? Connell's a big fan, so does he know?
Make a.
Is that on like on the back of his trading card or something?
Make.
I just imagine Connell having a full folder, you have Pokemon cards.
Do you know
all
what?
the great
I think
Zundanarg.
Connell is the kind of person in my eyes that would absolutely have a trading card collection of Zundanarg's greatest fighters, and you absolutely have the shiny Thrasham foe kept in its own little individual thing. So yeah, I'd say you.
So this is him.
You'd memorize that. Yeah, exactly that. You'd memorized every piece of information on that card, so you would know pretty much everything about him. So yeah, you would know he's 63 years old.
Well, actually, Thrasham's 63 years old.
Actually.
Actually.
Wait, he's 63?
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised he's not retired already.
I mean, age is just a number. It's
It's the ages, isn't it? Saying that.
If the guy can still kick ass at that age, hope I can.
Obviously, he can kick ass. I'm not saying he can't. He's more confident, competent than I am.
Hal, I think you're digging yourself a very big Reese-shaped hole here. So I would suggest maybe have a wee sip of my nice little bloody Milliband and just...
I will say you're not wrong, but no. Anyway.
I don't remember the name. I think with each sip she forgets what it's called.
A bloody Milliband. Holy shit.
I'm almost certain there's also some Frank's a monk, so certain monks just stop aging after a certain point. Rhódania's druids, they stop aging at some point, so maybe he's got some anti-aging benefit.
Mm.
I mean, okay, and I don't know his race. I've never seen his race before, so maybe he is like super young. I don't know. Isn't that the goal anyway? To like retire super young and live the rest of your life doing whatever the fuck you want. Anyway.
What was that drink called? Millicent Bulstrode. Can I have one of those next?
Make mine a double, please. Actually, you should just get a picture.
Oh my god.
Get one of the big
Millie
like
Bloody
fishbowl
Brine.
picture things. Let's do that.
Bloody brown. Oh boy.
I don't even know what's going on anymore. Are we going to go to your fight? I don't know what my topic was. I forgot.
Ageism.
We're going.
Yeah, the fight's in 3 weeks. I'd like to make my way there. Connell is just double checking the map. How long would it take to get there on foot versus on airship?
Well, if you wanted to get there on foot, you'd probably have to set off yesterday. But how about this? You seem to be struggling a little bit. I could make you a suggestion. At some point over the next couple of weeks, I do need to visit Berthie. She points down. It's south on the map from where Etheriond is. It's like one of the big cities. Something's tickled mine, and I'm scared to ask what.
Oh, it's just me and Bridget being trolls in the chat about the cocktail.
No, bloody Myra. That was last session. Too soon. At some point, I need to go there to stop off. It's. I don't know if you've ever been there. It's like the trading capital of the entire continent. Like if you need something, it's usually there.
Question for you, Patch. Session 1 happened in Merrinwind, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Good.
So Berthie is to the left of Merrinwind.
Yeah.
To the west.
Irian or Iria, wherever that big red forest looks fun.
Oh, Irian. I could take you near there. Can't really get to Irian. It's complicated.
How so?
The people in Irian don't like outsiders. They have a kind of kill on sight policy. They're assholes.
More the
if I'm
merrier,
honest.
then. Okay, well maybe not. I mean, we did have a bit of a rough one yesterday.
I don't mind if that's where you want to go. That's where you want to go. I told you free ride, so you could go there. You might not get long there if you're gonna make the tournament, but you could definitely do it. I mean, I just
I think after Connell's thing, we should go there. And he points to Etheriond. Not Etheriond. Jesus fucking Christ. Wyatt Larson.
back where you started.
Alamath. We should go to Alamath.
Where's that?
I don't know.
That is at the very north. That is a location familiar to
Oh,
our campaign
easy.
2 players. Interesting
Oh, do we want to
choice.
go there?
You can see that when she looks at that, she's like, it's your funeral. No, sorry.
Is there anywhere in
was rude.
Rhódania that isn't going to kill us?
At this
There's
point,
no
even
nice and
here
squishy,
kills
happy,
us.
nice places there.
Hey, Madeline, what's the Methrin like this time of year?
No. No. I don't want to
How about those mountains of eternity? Those look nice.
Now she kneels down in front of Connell and she puts her hands like this and stares right into Connell's eyes. I wouldn't take my ship anywhere near that fucking place. Especially at the moment. There's some weird shit going on there at the minute. Especially from
Bluey
what...
mentioned.
Yeah, I heard something about this. Congratulations, by the way. You rekindling your family. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's great. I mean, I've got a sister. Can't stand her, but, you know, family's awesome.
Siblings.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're fun. What's up, Reese? Why are you grumbling? Is it because you're not getting your own way?
I mean, look, if you want to go to Alamath, that's your business. I won't take my ship there. I'll take you somewhere nearby. That's fine. But I like my ship in the air.
Suppose we
Surprising.
just suppose we just aren't too familiar with the area, so we're unsure of where to go next.
Well, what about, I mean, if we are going to go to Zundanarg, could we maybe go somewhere that's near to Zundanarg and then make our way to Zundanarg? I haven't ever thought I'd say Zundanarg in so many times in a sentence. But, you know, like, what if we go somewhere near there and then, you know, we just happen to be going to Zundanarg anyway?
Well, Madeline
Like
has to go to Berthy, and I've been to the Forest of Thorns before, and we could train as we go through there, and there's probably adventure to be had there.
I'm guessing it's thorny.
Oh yeah, I mean, it doesn't bother you as much if you've got rocky skin, so
I'm squishy.
that might be an issue. Yeah, but you're a cat. Trees.
He's right. You did come. We did find you in the middle of a forest, and you stole my muffin.
Oh, God, are you still going on about that? I gave you
Give
more
it back.
muffins, didn't I?
Listen, my tone of voice was different. You gave me the muffin back, but I'm still going to say you stole the muffin because that's a first memory of you.
I'm fucking salty.
Listen,
Considering we're looking at a map, guys, where's everybody from?
I'm so sorry, Captain Madeline. This is our map now since you gave it to us. You can go back to the ship and not stick around to us if it's going to be a while. That's all I'm going to say.
So, the Rose is ready to go, and we're just by the main gate into the city. Can't miss it. Big ship. You know it. I'll see you there when you're done.
Can we? Sounds good. We'll see you soon.
Right. She quickly
He
exits.
shows the most indecisive people.
It's not like we didn't crash the ship or anything. Anyway, moving on.
Guys,
She stops at the door,
really
hearing that, and then walks out.
Chelsea left. I waited until she left.
Yeah. Oh, dearie me.
Idiot. I don't think I can ever talk to that woman again. Anyway,
He did fucking kill her, so I don't think anyone would be happy if he killed them. Regardless if they brought them back to life.
So,
No
Reese,
offense.
where in the map's your village?
The Galea you're from? Is that what you said it?
I mean, I'm from the Isle of Galea, yeah.
I mean, don't you want to go
okay.
home and say hi to your folks?
No, not yet, at least.
Oh, okay.
Ferone, what forest did you come from?
That way. They just kind of point in a random direction.
Yes. I come
Yes.
from forest.
I just woke up and there were trees.
Wait, I thought we were going to go to Zundanarg. And, well, okay, semi-Zundanarg, go to Berthy, and then through the Forest of Thorns, which sounds so fun! But moving
Doesn't it?
You're so cranky today.
Listen, you would be cranky too if you almost died. Wait a second. You did. Why are you not cranky?
Some
On
of
that
us
note,
express
guys.
it in different ways. I'm
On that note.
drinking. That's how I'm expressing it.
Yeah.
We should definitely head up the shops and get ourselves some healers kits. Flipping through
Yep.
his notes. More supplies to help us in combat. Be it weapons, some tools. I've seen a lot of guys use caltrops or ball bearings. Some of us could use
I
maybe
can pick up a
poison,
new weapon as well.
oil.
Like that.
How much money do you guys have? Because if we are going to get all that, we need to have some money.
Isn't it a lot?
I've had more money than I've ever had in my life, so
I have no concept of money, so I don't
Me
know.
too.
I have no clue. I have 200 gold. This is
You're my financial advisor. How could you not know how much money we've got?
right.
This is
Yes,
where
I am.
House treasurer.
this is where your DM
he's
realizes this is where your DM realizes none of your characters have any real concept of money, and I've given you a lot of money. What's the worst that could happen?
Shopping spree. And
Sounds like a plan.
So
Right.
we get our supplies, we get ourselves ready, and we go to Madeline, and she takes us to Berthy. On the ship as we're going there, we're the best damn crew that she's ever did see, and we get ourselves trained up so we're spick and span, ready for any potential threats.
that sounds
that
like a
note-
plan, except I want to sleep in. So we're good.
Well,
Sleeping
I was
is
gonna
part of
s-
training.
Well, I was going to say, on that note, Connell, could you teach me a couple of fighting things? Because I feel like I was a bit useless, or I have been useless recently, so I kind of want to... Also, being all nice and strong like yesterday was fun. And I kind of want to be a bit more...
At what point were you useless?
Well, I almost died, and so did Reese.
Did you see the fucking scissor hold you had the dragon in? You fucking wedged its jaw open.
Luck of the draw. I don't know.
You also bit a dragon in the ass.
But not that one. That was just...
You also can get a dress out of nowhere. I don't know how that happens, and you can shoot arrows. What? Yeah. Since how are you useless?
Stop complimenting me. I don't like it.
Get used to it, you little cat.
Frank will put a hand on.
Regardless, I want to learn how to properly use a weapon, okay? Just...
All right. Well, what you got?
I have. And then she pulls out her sickle and her scimitar. Please.
There's a
Oh,
few
it's
of the other patrons in the inn are sort of like, oh. And she just
she's
pull
still
out
got- she's
two
okay.
massive weapons.
You know, the guy she's with me, Connell, picks up his bar still. All right, here's mine.
Okay.
You ready?
Wait, you're not gonna fight right now. I mean, when we're on the courteous rose. You're not gonna start like a fighting thing.
At least take this outside.
Go outside. We're in a tavern right now. Go.
Oh, okay. I mean, I just want to fight now.
You just hear the bartender from behind the bar be like, "I'll go get him up."
Oh,
Oh God, are we actually doing this? Are we actually gonna fight, Connell?
No. I'll not ruin this nice establishment, especially from our friend, whose name I totally remember, Annabelle. I'll call her.
That'll do.
I thought it was something like Mildred, wasn't it?
That's a cocktail.
Merwin.
That's the elder, right?
Melidula.
I'm going to have to title this session the one where everyone forgot how to speak.
We're doing so good.
2023 off to a great start.
I warned you pre-session.
Intelligence
Had to be really
can't make a
quick or really
decision.
weird, so.
All right, so
Let's go shopping. Pretty woman montage.
I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear me.
Reese goes to pick up his necklace pendant that he had made.
Yep.
Oh fuck, that guy is so weird. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if you want to come with me shopping, but I'm gonna do that.
I'll come with you.
I mean, we got to make sure we get all the good stuff for the adventure. I mean, I've seen one guy fight with a ladder before.
What?
Yeah, like he was like this. He was like raised in a far off country. He came to the west and he made his uprising. He fights with ladders. Sometimes he can fight with like a tile. Guy's insanely talented. He's been in a lot of plays.
Thank you for the gift subscription. One of the patrons, other patrons in the inn, sort of turns around upon hearing this. And says, "Oh yeah, I know that feller. That's what do they call him? Jackie Yuan T, right? Big snake guy.
Jackie Yuan T.
That's yeah, fucking cool he is."
I legit meta my did not know who you were talking about until you said that.
Jackie Yuan T is like he's up there with Thrasher, okay?
Oh.
Oh, so he is, yeah.
He does all of his own stunts. Really strong monk, like insanely acrobatic.
Hey, do you think he'll be?
What have to do?
Do you think he'll be in that tournament that's coming up in a few weeks?
Oh man, that's making me nervous if he would be.
Oh, I'm sure you'd be fine.
Against,
He's fucked.
You're a protege.
I mean,
I don't know what the word means, but you're a protege.
I mean,
What?
I can't believe my own hype, but I'm nothing compared to that guy.
Perhaps you'll walk away from this tournament with a trading card of your own. Like philosophy.
I can draw it for you. I mean, I've done some really nice labels, so I can try and draw you a trading card, even if it's just a pretend one for now. I'll start working on that.
Okay. Supplies. Verona, what do you think you need?
I need healing things.
Potions. Let's go.
Okay. do we... what kind of potion apothecaries do we find?
I
DM.
believe, if I recall, let me refresh myself with the map, there is
One of
a
voice
potion
ones.
shop. Yes!
Does Sirenscape by chance have the wee shopping music?
I mean, if you give me like 10 minutes, it could.
Oh my god. Wait, let's quick. Let's pee just for 10 minutes.
Yeah, go for it. I'll do it.
Wait.
Fuck it. Why
Yeah,
not?
let's get back.
Yeah.
So, Delga's Tinctures and Tonics is a potion shop. Just past... to get to it, you would have to just walk past the Sapphire Bathhouse.
I flip it off.
File a
As
complaint.
we walk past.
I very not so smoothly put my hood over my head, like my robe.
You know what? While we're in the tavern, Reese starts a rumor.
Cheeky shit. What are you saying?
Reese would like to try to sow a rumor about the bathhouse, saying that it is moldy and filled with rats and don't visit.
Oh,
Give me a persuasion check, I suppose.
Persuasion. 15.
15. So as are you doing this as you exit the inn?
Yeah, you know, I think Reese would start to like lead a conversation with like, do you remember the time that we like, as he realizes that we're gonna have to pass the bathhouse to go to wherever we're going, he'll just like start talking as we start packing up our things. Like, yeah, didn't they just like have rats? And I think,
yeah. Yeah, I remember I got that itchy rash after being there.
right, couldn't that have been the mold that we saw?
Possibly. I mean, Connell was coughing quite a bit.
chew.
It's true.
All right, I want a performance check from the rest of you fuckers.
I love you guys.
D&D,
so much.
baby.
Performance check from all of us. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
go for
Jesus,
it.
that was a 12.
Okay.
Don't worry, I've got +8 in performance now.
Holy shit.
No
I
one's
rolled
going
a
to believe
15.
I actually got a rash.
Okay. Amazingly, the patrons' insight rolls were super low, so you see them all sort of like, and they look very concerned, and they start spreading the rumor. So I would say that is a success.
We're just a bunch of bitches, aren't we?
As you
Yeah.
exit into the main thoroughfare, feel free to roleplay while I upload the Wii Shop music. I'm going to make this happen.
Do you think that maybe they have some sort of like robbery around here? Because I wouldn't mind like either. Well, I wouldn't mind having a second one of these bad boys, but also maybe see if they've got like nice little brooches or something.
I know just the
Look
place.
What, a
I know just the
robbery?
place. No, for brooches.
Oh, okay. We'll definitely get a brooch, but I definitely want to look for a robbery. But yeah, should we? Where is this magic place for the brooches?
Well, it's to the north a little bit.
Yeah.
Shit, where is it? Hey, DM.
Why did you
Hello.
walk us there?
Please remind me of where I got my thing made. Is it Confounded Curios or?
If I recall, it was just within the general marketplace. It was just one of the random market stalls next to where the inn is. So you're very nearby.
I feel like. Oh boy. Anyway, he was weird. Anyway, Reese doesn't say that. Yeah, he's a very interesting fellow. He has quite the menagerie of clothes.
My mistake. You were regarding Phileas. Yes, that is Confounded Curios.
Thank you. Confounded Curios. It's a little bit past the Sapphire Bathhouse. It's a sweet little place called Confounded Curios. I believe he was the elven fellow is very sweet, very nice. I think you'll like him.
I'm not even going to bother asking to roll for insight because Rhódania is a little bit gormless like that sometimes. So she's going to take this pure of heart, trusting him so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you lead the way. I'm so excited. I've just had to tie this up with a bit of leaves for a while, so it'd be nice. A little bit shiny.
He has stuff. I'll just start walking there.
Okay. And while we await for this to finish uploading, you take the scenic route through the city on this beautiful summer's day, and eventually find yourself walking through the doors of Confounded Curios. Will this work? Let's find out.
Phileas!
There we go.
Oh my god.
Who's your favorite DM?
You are.
Oh god.
Come on, don't threaten me with a good time. So you enter into Confounded Curios, and yes, it is. There's not really any other customers in at the moment, but it's a very messy space. Some of it's very sort of well kept. Some of it is very much not well kept, and you can see scuttling behind the main desk, and you can see items, and you hear this muttering from there as
my fur is spiked up.
I'm just gonna call out, Phileas. I've come to pick up my trinket, my necklace, and I'll just walk up to the table.
Trinket.
Bloody hell! When did I put it? I don't remember. Oh, 1 second. Let me check. What?
And you just see as you've been watching the items flying past, it continues, but it moves around the store. Just items continue to fly by until eventually,
Yes, I've got it.
And somersaulting over the counter, you see a very elderly elven man. Perfect, superhero landing. It's very, very bizarre. Phileas McPhileas makes himself known.
I remember you. Yes, you came. You came to get this. Yes, it's here. Here it is.
And
of course I came. It's very important to me.
in drastic contrast to everything else around, it is a beautiful piece of jewelry. Does not look like it fits here. For at least a split second, you're thinking, did he pinch this from somewhere? Surely he didn't make this. And he gives you a big toothy grin with his 3 teeth.
Why am I getting really cursed Gran Torino vibes? I don't know why.
So Phileas has been in the past likened to King Boomy from Avatar. It is Avatar,
I've
isn't it?
not seen Avatar.
It's very, very much King Boomy, which I have limited experience with Avatar, but I do agree. But yeah, like very, very kooky old man, surprisingly dexterous and full of life. To say he looks about 400.
You made this.
Well, yes, you commissioned it from me, did you not?
I did. I am just surprised that the craftsmanship is very beautiful. Amazing. I
What are
even
you
love
trying to
the,
say?
I'm trying to say here's the other half of the payment.
Oh, that's my favorite part. Yes, thank you.
What did I say? It was like 200 gold.
Yes.
So I gave him 100 up front and then
That's it, yeah.
another 100.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
I can buy so many treats for Mr. Cheese with this.
Please?
With flashbacks, Reese doesn't say shit, but his eyes are wide as he's like looking in his pouch for 200 gold.
Who's Mr. Cheese?
Oh no.
Ah, Mr. Cheese is my pet mouse.
Mouse.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, why do you ask?
I like mice.
Oh, I do too. I love them.
Yeah. I like playing with them.
I do too, you know. That's so good at playing. Mr. Cheese can do lots of tricks and things.
Oh, I do this trick where I fling them in the air. But they don't really move very much after that.
Oh, Mr. Cheese doesn't move much anyway. He's dead.
Oh, perfect! Where can I get Mr. Cheese?
What? No, Mr. Cheese is not for sale.
Do you have another Mr. Cheese? Do you have like a Mr. Cheese Jr. or a Mrs. Cheese or I don't know, fromage cheese? I don't know. Do you have any? Kasha.
Have you got any cheese?
So Phileas just attempted an insight check on you and got a 5, so...
What did you get?
a 5.
I don't have any other... Mr. Cheese didn't have any extended family.
Okay. Well, I suppose I should probably ask you for what I wanted to come in and get. I mean, the little thingy that you gave my friend looks really nice. Do you do anything like brooches or anything to keep this up? 'Cause at the moment, it's just held together with twigs and strings to keep my robe on. Got any brooches?
What's a brooch? I don't think I've made one before.
It's like a pretty thing with a stabby bit, and you can keep it either just for
Stabby?
decoration.
Oh, I've got stabbies.
And he just pulls out this massive knife.
Careful, don't want to cut the cheese.
No, my cheese knife is over there.
Not quite that big. I mean, it kind of looks like you got like a some sort of like pretty thing, and then it's like a needle.
Phileas
And you can use
kneels down in front of you.
My dear, in my experience, size is not everything.
I think maybe you've had too much exposure to Mr. Cheese. He's a little bit eccentric, sir.
Eccentric. That's the nicest thing everyone's ever called me.
Something. Yeah. Tell you what. If you can make me, and then she starts doodling on her little like piece of scrap paper on the back of like one of the Rhódania Wild Brew labels. If you could make me something like this, and there's obviously like a brooch. It's like, that'd be grand.
Okay, I've never made one. How much do they cost?
Just kind of look over to Reese and like, 50 gold.
Okay.
For a really big
I will
one.
assist. I will assist.
Yeah, go ahead and make a deception check with advantage.
Who, me?
Yes. You're trying to beat a 12.
Okay.
You did that with advantage, right?
Yeah, don't worry. The second roll was much better. So I got 17.
17, okay.
Very well.
So I got a 9 first.
50 gold.
Brill. Gorgeous. Do you need me to put a deposit down or anything so you can get materials? Or
How much would a deposit normally be?
5 gold.
5 gold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah? Cool.
I will
all
do
right.
it.
And then I'm going to write on the label saying, I owe you 5 gold. And hand it to him. I think this is what you do. I don't really know money, but there you go.
Yes, people have given me these before. I put it with the others.
Brilliant. But yeah, I'll definitely get your gold 50 to you soon. I can't speak today, sorry. But yeah, I'll get you 50 gold once it's all done. How long is it going to take? Because I don't want to wait too long.
Do you just want it as is? Do you want it magical? What do you want?
You know, I was actually going to say, is it possible that you can make it magical in some way?
Yes, absolutely.
You see, like, he casts dancing lights that spin around.
Magic, not a problem.
What kind of magic are you to offer? I mean, I don't want you just to do
What kind would you like?
Oh, you're asking a really indecisive person here, Punch. You know what? Dealer's choice.
Lightning magic.
Dealer's choice.
Oh no.
Oh,
no.
yes.
Well, okay.
Make it good. Don't make it nasty and naughty and not nice.
Radiant.
Because I already have my lovely wild brew. In fact, you should have some of my wild brew. It's nice. Maybe when I get the brooch, if I'm happy with it, maybe I'll give you a bit of a tip. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So be nice.
Give me.
Otherwise, the cheese gets it.
Give me
And you see, he looks at his, he looks at his wrist, and like, they technically in Rhódania they do have watches, but they're not called watches. They're called timepieces, and they work through sort of arcane means. He's got a drawing of one on his wrist. So he's like,
give me an hour.
Are you sure that's enough time?
Oh, you're right. 45 minutes.
You're an idiot.
Gift
Thanks.
of gab. Except I can't do it on other people, but you know, it's fine.
He took it as a compliment.
That's the second nicest thing anyone's ever called me.
You know what? We'll leave it an hour. Because, you know, I mean, even if you do it in 45 minutes, give yourself a 15-minute break, you know?
You know what? I think I will. I've earned that today.
Trade
Yes.
laws and all that jazz, you know?
Oh, I
know
like
it's like being a
jazz.
business owner myself. I'm a business owner, so I know.
Oh,
what's
you're
like.
in business.
Yeah, so I mean, like, see on the back of that label I gave you? That's my business. Can you read?
I can... Is this draconic? What is this? Oh, it's
I know my
upside down.
writing's a bit
Okay.
crap.
I had it upside down. Oh, okay. That's... I feel like I'm going to regret this question, but what makes it wild?
ingredients and the effects.
How about you take a sip?
Oh my god, yes! Look at me being rude. Here you go, have some.
Well, I am rather thirsty.
It's been aged for 25 years. It's really good.
It's good shit.
Made another low insight roll. He downs it. He doesn't take a sip. He downs it.
Are you gonna roll 5 100s then?
Just one.
It's a liter.
And
I'm
as
joking.
At
Don't do that.
advantage. No, 1d100 at advantage.
as he lifts the cup back down, we're going to head in and take a break.
Oh god.
Bet.
You egged
So-
me on.
We'll be back in about 5-10 minutes, so do stick around for the remainder of this apparently Wii shopping episode.
Can I do the thing during the break?
Yes, please do enlighten the world on the thing.
Hello, I'm going to sell this because shopping music is playing. Are you bored at home? Would you like to watch something interesting on TikTok? Do you like the Rhódania Chronicles? Well, have I got a treat for you from our last session where our 2 cats were nearly murdered? I have done a second, count it, 1, 2, I've got a second animatic on the way. All I have to do here is press post on TikTok. How long will it take? Who the fuck knows? I don't know my broadband speed. Let's see how that works. I've tagged the appropriate people, so let's see how that rolls. Posting. 24, 25. And we'll see how that happens in 50 more %.
Woo!
I'm waiting anxiously with the app open.
All right. Is that at Pat Toons on TikTok?
At Pattoons on TikTok.
Okay,
Y'all
so-
are tagged.
Amazing.
Be prepared to cry.
Oh, wait, there's more.
Oh no.
So go ahead and look that up. We'll put it in the Discord as well, and we'll see you in about 5-10 minutes. Mwah!
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's so good.
Hello, and welcome back to the Rhódania Chronicles right here on QuestJunkiesUK. Oh, I apologise. We were listening to some fantastic shopping music, weren't we? Let me fix that.
Da 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 da.
That's right. You are welcomed back to this sudden shopping episode of the Rhódania Chronicles. So, we've got just short of an hour left to go. A few more bits to sort out. However, I believe at this moment in time, Bridget has a little bit of a surprise.
Let me see if I can. I can. Oh my goodness. So, okay. It's
Ah!
blurry because of my stupid background. Hang on. There it is.
Open reveal.
I recognize that silhouette.
I see a
The
red
map is-
splodge.
Wait,
The map is not safe for work.
wait, come on.
There we
Oh my
go.
God. Okay.
Oh,
Ah!
that's so cool. It's even Ripley.
Oh, the purple lady is so nice.
Yes.
That's so good. I love it.
I love it.
Oh, you need
got-
one now, Patch.
You got the map of my world printed.
Yeah.
That should be in the merch store, Patch.
Because you're the best DM.
It's your world.
You guys.
I'll take a proper picture of it and put it in the Discord.
I love
Okay.
that.
So cute.
Frike, take inspiration for that. That's so wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
My heart.
Thank you for being the best DM.
Yeah.
I try.
Oh my god, is this a session where we make Patch cry?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
You can certainly try. Okay, so bringing us back into this shopping session. Do you do anything while you're waiting for this hour, or do you just hang about? Like, what's the plan here? Well, Phileas is hard at work on this brooch.
Like cards.
Connor's gonna slip to the general store and just pick up some healer's kits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just a few of the things that he mentioned before.
Cool.
Like a flask or two of oil. Generic D&D.
Yes.
This in your backpack in case of scenario.
Yep, no problem. That is easily achievable.
Reese will stick around, but we'll look for healing potions at the curio shop.
Okay, cool.
They're all going to be expired, you know that. If they're in
Oh,
there.
absolutely. But I'm going to look anyway.
So there's a whole bunch of potions in Confounded Curios, and they're all labeled very differently. You see some which are potions of excellence, which when you're reading it, like Phileas's head pops up like, they're good for healing! Good for healing! And then his head pops back down. And there's some other ones. There is a potion of invisibility. There is a potion of misfortune. And there is a... what's the right word here? Potion of anticlimactica. Make of that what you will.
Is it basically a cock block tonic then?
That's exactly what I thought.
We should.
It's an
we should
anti-horny
use that.
tonic.
We should use that and throw it against the big bad evil guy.
Just throw that into the next dragon's mouth.
No blight.
I was going to use my breath weapon, but that wouldn't.
The only good dragon is a non-horny dragon.
You know what? I'm going to get the cock block potion
Okay.
and put the rest away.
Oh god.
Winning.
Okay. So, 10 gold for the cock block.
Okay, bet.
Go ahead and mark that in your inventory.
Oh god.
Don't forget to subscribe and follow to QuestJunkiesUK for all this bullshit. Oh,
Cock block potion added to inventory.
I love you guys.
I love you too.
all the love.
Connell's going to buy 2 healer's kits each for party members. So
Okay.
Bruno gets 2, Fry gets 2, and Reese gets 2.
You get a healer's kit. You get a healer's kit.
You all get healers kits.
Yay.
You can, if you type all this up in the campaign chat on Discord, and we can review it out of session.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay. Anything else before we return to Phileas?
Reese walks out. He goes to the ship. He's like, "You have fun with him. I'm gonna go set up camp in the ship."
Hey, pal. I'm just hanging. I'm hanging and just kind of like just meandering and just kind of having a nosy about what's around. I'm just being like,
Okay. Yeah, it's busy as always in the marketplace and on the streets. No other customers seem to come into Confounded Curios while you're there. But you can hear Phileas happily tinkering away. And then eventually, after pretty much bang on an hour, it is done! It is done! And he runs out at an alarming speed, heads directly for you, Rhódania. I finished! And holds out this really beautiful golden brooch, like really intricate designs. And he's smiling and he's looking at it, and he gets a static shock off it. That! As his wild magic surge triggers. At this time, you see like a flash of energy in his hand, and it's gone just as quick as it appeared. And in his hand, he now holds a tiny little chest, like that big, with a lock on it. And there is some sort of writing engraved into the lid of this chest. Does anyone speak Draconic?
Nope. Nope.
Okay. You have no idea what this writing says. It's pretty.
Can I use it as a brooch? The little chest.
I suppose you could.
I could do like this, and then it could be like.
Well, you'd have to open it first to do that.
Right. Yeah. What's this?
The bling bling
This is a
brooch.
brooch. Ask for a brooch.
I don't know. There's your brooch. Have that as well. I don't know what it is.
Ah, cheers. Thanks. I thought it was one or the other. Sorry, that's why I got really antsy.
No. He's very confused by it and just wants rid of it.
Well, as promised, I wasn't sure if you were gonna do it, but there you go, 50 gold as promised. And tell you what, take a bottle of Rhódania's Wild Brew. Tell your friends.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so
Maybe
much.
sell some. Have a go. Open a little
Just
speakeasy, maybe.
Takes the cork out.
That smells so familiar. I have theories.
Puts it in his pocket.
Try and reverse engineer it. I'll know it. But you don't
No,
try and
just-
sell it for your own.
It reminds me of something. I can't figure out why.
On that note, thank you for the brooch. Bye. I just kind of like toddle off.
Okay.
Okay, so 50 gold.
So you exit
Real
the
quick.
shop. Oh, go ahead.
Can Frank would want to visit the armory to see what sort of weapons they have and stuff.
Sure.
Or a
Yeah.
battle master, blacksmith, the equivalent of the person who makes weapons.
We have the Lazarus Arms, which is on your way back towards where the ship would be. So you can definitely pop into the Lazarus Arms.
Connor's going to take a scoot in there as well.
Okay, no problem. Rhódania, as you leave the shop, give me a perception check real quick.
22.
22, okay. You hear Phileas mutter something just as you leave the shop. It's only just in earshot because you rolled a 22.
I know this drink.
That's all you hear as the door shuts behind you.
How can that be? I'm original. I don't steal people's recipes.
Oh, we're being raided! Malt and Magic, raiding with a party of 6.
Oh.
Welcome, dear friends! You are joining us on the back end of what is always a chaotic stream here on QuestJunkiesUK. Much love to you all for joining. Mwah! We stream D&D, tabletop role-playing, actual play goodness. We have a great old time doing it, and yeah, real glad you stopped by. Let me give you a shout out now that I have learned how to do that. Finally. It's only taken me 2 years. Nope. Bollocks. Okay, so that person got a random shout out. Like the fact that I failed to do a shout out as I was typing out a shout out saying that I knew how to do it.
It happens.
It does. Boop.
Blame the Wii music.
Only one shout out can be activated at a time. Wow. Okay, I'll do it in a minute. Apologies. So pro.
Thanks. Watch.
But yes, we thank you so much. Actually, I might be able to do it with the other command. Let's see if it still works. Will that work? No, it won't. Okay, I'll give it a minute and I'll do it. But yes, thank you so much. Okay, so yes, that's what you hear exiting the shop.
Oh, cheeky sod.
Oh no.
Ferunia will remember this.
As we cut over to the Lazarus Arms, where you walk in, and I do have a Sirenscape sound set for the Lazarus Arms, but I'm vibing to the Wii shopping music, so screw that.
It is a sick vibe.
It is. So you enter the Lazarus Arms, Connell and Frike, and a drastic change from Confounded Curios. Everything is prim and pristine in here. Everything's super clean. There's not an ounce of dust anywhere. There's 3 or 4 other patrons in the shop. And behind the counter is an old, bald, big bushy beard gnome in like a very fine robe, sort of writing in a book. And as you walk in, he doesn't even sort of look up at you. He's like, "Welcome to the Lazarus Arms. I am Lazarus. How might I arm you today?"
I think everyone's just vibing to this music, aren't we?
Yeah. It steals brain cells. I think
We're just
Frank would pose the question more of like philosophically, but do you have any battle axes that happen to have unusual or magical properties?
At this point, he puts the book down and looks over at you, and like raises a big bushy eyebrow. Battle axes, aisle 6. Watch out, they're very sharp. He goes back to writing in his book.
Before he leaves, she'll just says, "I'll be careful," and winks at the gnome. And then walks toward the aisle.
He's into
Flirting
it.
with the gnome.
He's into it.
Say there, Lazarus. Have you got any shields here?
Shield second aisle next to the other stuff.
Thanks. And he winks at the gnome and walks at aisle 2.
He's into it.
Remember, floats his boat.
This has been a horny session.
Hey, Connell's just being
The
friendly.
clock tonic. Just chuck it at the gnome.
Okay. So you, Frank, you head over to the battle axe aisles, and yeah, there is a range of battle axes, various different kinds. Is there anything in particular you're looking for, or just like something?
Are there any with potentially magical properties? Maybe dealing a certain type of damage, necrotic if you have it. Anything like that?
There appears to be a few different magical types from what you can pick up. One that jumps up in general, but is quite pricey at 400 gold, is labelled as a vicious battle axe, which looks quite pristine. It would require identification or speaking to Lazarus to find out specifically what it is.
Is that the only one that jumps out?
That's the main one that jumps out. It would be easier if I just told you. So, the majority of the battle axes here are +1s. So, battle axe +1. The vicious battle axe, when you roll a nat 20 on it, the target takes an extra 7 damage of the damage type. It is considered rare. It does not require attunement, and it is a magic weapon.
If I can see Connell, she'll maybe turn to him and go, maybe you could spot me at the next few taverns? This looks like a really good weapon.
Oh, yeah?
I just might have to pay a lot for it.
Yeah.
I'll pick it up and she'll bring it to the front toward Lazarus.
Okay. He puts his book down. Excellent choice. It'll be 400 gold. I will remind you, he does seem to be into you, so...
Okay, I was gonna say, can I roll persuasion, as I'm sure she spouts more philosophy with her high intelligence and just goes, are you sure you don't offer a warrior's discount?
Make a persuasion check.
Use my inspiration.
You certainly can.
Frankie getting it on.
Oh my god. One more inspiration, because Maya gave me one earlier. That's a 17.
A 17, okay. You see the eyebrow raise again, and the faintest bit of a smile curl up on the side of his lips. How about 300 and a kiss?
She'll give him the, look him up and down, and that's more than fair. And she'll kiss his cheek.
He'll take it. For a split second, you could almost swear that this gnome levitates in the air, like a cartoon. And it immediately goes back to his previous demeanor. Thank you for your patronage. And as you turn to walk away, you swear you hear, "Call me." Okay, so that's that. Connell, you were looking for a shield, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Okay, are you looking for a magic shield or just like a general shield?
If there's any magic shields there, I will take a look at the price tag. I will look
Okay.
at the, but essentially, he would like one he can, with his tavern brawler feat, be able to wield to defend, but also wield to jab as well.
Okay.
Captain America style.
So the majority of the shields here are just general shields. There is a few stands where it looks like there were magic shields and they have been bought already. But there is... where is it gone? Where is it gone? There is one left, which is listed at 250 gold. and it's called a Sentinel Shield, which, while wielding the shield, gives you advantage on initiative and perception rolls as long as you're wielding it.
And let's throw this out there just for shits. If one was to per se attempt to shield surf on this, how would that go down? Does this look surfable?
I would say, looking at the art
trying to
that's
Breath of the Wild
provided
it
here,
or something.
You fucking know I am.
I would say it's doable if you roll well enough.
Oh yeah. Don't tempt me with a good time. So yeah, Connell takes it off like the shelf, and he's like taking it over to like the checkout.
Okay. He looks up at you and very good choice. Sentinel Shield, 250 gold.
And the way I'd imagine this is as if it's like a checkout counter at like a supermarket. So like he's like looking at like the little like stand where there's like extra bits. He's like, okay, so ball bearings.
Impulse
What else have
purchases.
Yeah, like the impulse purchase.
It's like the really shitty aisle bits when you go into Primark.
Yes. And he sees like a little tiny toolkit, and he like flips out of it. He's like, okay, Smith's tools will be handy as well. Oh, and he walks away for like 2 seconds, and like more customers, I assume, are like standing behind him, and he brings over like a few flasks of oil, and he's like, right, okay, I think that is me. And the shield.
250 for the shield. Insert price here for the rest. We'll sort out of session.
What if I became the hero of Rhódania someday? Would that interest you, that you're supporting a future hero?
Make me a persuasion check.
I've never played a charismatic character before, so I'm fucking milking it. Well, I've got it.
Yeah, you've got that 20 charisma. Come on.
What was the persuasion?
Arby wants to go and do this and play the I Speak Gnome /royalty card.
Oh, why did you have to roll on your side? That's an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you have inspiration?
I like to save those for rainy days.
Okay.
So with an 8, he cocks an eyebrow.
Does it cock anything else?
250 gold. And a kiss.
Huh. He grabs him by the beard and kisses his forehead.
I was kind of hoping I full of the snog there.
He enjoys it. He's a
He'd
very
order
lonely man. Okay. So is that a deal?
I mean, Connell's already sealed it with a kiss, so...
Sealed it with a kiss. All right.
Okay.
You have acquired a
Just
sentinel
remember,
shield.
when I become a hero, there's more where that came from, my friend.
Anyway.
They always say that.
Just wait until I release my hero calendar.
Oh god.
Hang on.
Can we get a fireman calendar, but it's all Paul and his abs?
Yep. Hell yeah. Let's get that in the merch store.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
God, why didn't we think about this before the new year?
Oh god. This whole session is now gonna have to be called Fuck Around and Find Out.
Alright, so 250 for everything?
250, yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So I believe that concludes the shopping segment. So let's say goodbye to the shopping music.
Aww.
Which has been like I appreciate the suggestion. I absolutely vibed with it.
Gone but not forgotten.
I feel like I've got one brain cell left now.
We can get the brain cells regenerating now.
There you go. So Ferroni, for your brooch, you would have to have it identified to find out what Phileas has done with it. Which I believe Reese can do.
Cool.
Yep.
So we'll say at this point you sort of all reconvene at the ship.
Reese, you're good.
You see Reese. He has prestidigitation going like consistently, and there's just like little sparks above his head for no reason, like little mini fireworks.
Hey, what's going on here? Like, why are you all sparkly and shit? Only I do that.
Why are you not sparkly?
Starry form. That's one thing you need to add onto Science-Scape is the Sailor Moon music. Just like the transformation music, please.
Okay. I'll make a note.
Reese, I asked him to do stuff to my brooch. Are you able to, like, see what you actually did with it? Because I'm a little bit concerned. Because he also had this, like, little chest thing suddenly, like, show up with all this ready, like, scribbles. So...
What did you do with the chest?
Oh, it's here. Just kind of digs around in her, like, little sack.
You didn't actually open it, did you?
I mean, was I not supposed to?
As
Well,
long
you
as
did.
it
You
wasn't
opened
trapped,
it.
it's fine.
No, it's fine. It's just a wee one. But I'd like to get this checked out at some point. But could you check my brooch? Is that all right?
I mean,
I kind of want to start wearing
you-
it soon, you know. Especially with my
if
new
you let
robe.
me sit down for 10 minutes per item, I should be able to. I don't have any more pearls, so I can't do it instantaneously. But if you let me sit down, I can do it ritually, which would actually be 2 hours.
Fine. Okay.
Unless I'm wrong.
Kiss.
Let me know if I'm wrong.
Yes.
A kiss?
That's every attunement now. It requires a kiss to attune anything.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm into it.
I would like to attune to the magic hammer. Mwah.
Okay.
Queerest D&D party ever.
So
I love it.
identify as a ritual is 10 minutes, I believe.
10 minutes. Okay, I
I
was right the
think-
first time. Cool.
Yes.
Give me
I
20
got him not
minutes.
paying you per hour.
See, that's 100 gold per hour, but since you're my friend, you get the, It's free since you're my friend. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
So you cast identify on these two.
I will go to my shared room with Rhódania, if we're still sharing a room.
Oh yeah.
And
Roommates for
I will...
life.
The new pendant that I have, my holy symbol for the moon goddess. It hasn't been consecrated yet in his mind, but it's still important to him. So he's going to put it down in front of him, and then he's going to start casting Identify.
Okay. Over the next 20 minutes, you cast Identify on these two objects. Your Wild Magic Surge does trigger now that you have cast a spell.
Bollocks.
Oh, fuck me.
So over the course of you casting these two spells, where
is it? 43?
All the hair on your body instantly grows a year's worth of growth.
Oh, that's fine. So I shed twice. Cool.
Yes.
I thought you could be like extra floofy or something.
You definitely have some extra plumage, but yeah, it's mainly just a big pile on the floor at this point.
See, with 2 years worth of shed within 20 minutes, it's just extra floof. So as I'm walking around, there's like a trail of extra cat fur just everywhere I go.
There's a whole other Reese just standing there.
There's a
God.
whole other 2 Reeses just standing there.
Reese has Echo Knights.
Oh, dude. That's like
So,
the best.
you identify the brooch. It is a brooch of shielding. It requires attunement, and while wearing this brooch, Rhódania, you have resistance to force damage, and you are immune to damage from the magic missile spell.
Ooh.
So if someone hits you with a magic
Okay.
missile, it won't do shit.
Damn.
I've got to write this in.
With what happened yesterday, I'm gonna like pin it on her for her. You're gonna
Thank
need
you.
this. Pat, pat.
Oh, okay.
And as you identify the other item from the Wild Magic Surge that Phileas had, it's not magical. It is a miniature chest that is locked, and the main thing I can give you through identification is the translation of the writing on it, which is achievement. And the aim of this is to unlock the achievement.
How much gamer points do I
Nice.
get for that?
I'm going to grab it. I'm gonna stand up from where I'm sitting and meditating, and I'm gonna throw it at the floor.
Hey, what are you doing? It's mine. You can just break my shit.
You're not here. It's fine.
Okay, but fine.
Trying to open it because I don't have lockpick. I don't think so. I'm just like
It's
gonna shatter it.
It's a tiny little trinket. It opens as soon as it hits the floor. And inside, there is a little wooden carving of a thumbs up.
That's cute. I'm gonna give that back.
Thank you.
So you
just
have
get your
your
first
achievement. You have your achievement unlocked.
Oh my god. I love that.
It's not magical, but I don't know where it came from. So here.
Brilliant. I can keep the box to put things in it, and maybe I can turn the thumb into.
Yeah,
a
about
necklace.
that. The lock might be a little faulty.
What did you do? Is that when
I
you
didn't
threw
do
it?
anything. I didn't do anything.
Why are you lying to me?
I'm not lying. Deception
Tails
check,
wish.
please.
Be my guest.
16.
This is deception versus insight.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, wait.
No. Hold
Insight. So that's a dirty 20 then.
A dirty 20.
on. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
That's a 15. Yeah, my tail is like
Your tail's
flicking back and
swishing.
forth.
Said,
Yeah.
I can tell you lie when your tail swishes when you lie.
Yeah, how else was I supposed to open it then?
You'd have asked it nicely.
doesn't have feelings. It's a box.
Don't be so rude. It might. I mean, I could have clawed it open. I could have
Okay,
venomy.
I'm going to bow, like kind of sassily. My liege, where you're from, things may talk, but not here. That I know of. It's an inanimate object. I threw it at the ground. It's fine.
I'm going
It's
to mutter
around-
under my breath. I said, well, you can sometimes be an inanimate object, but you talk.
Oh, cutting
I'm
words.
not the one that stole a muffin.
It's around about this time you hear a gentle rapping of fingers at the doorframe of the room as you see Chester Fetus stood in the doorway with a big smile on his face.
The captain would like me to tell you that we are preparing to disembark.
How have you been, Chester?
God.
Not so well, actually. But I'm better now.
I'm sure I sure hope we discover that plot thread at some point, Chester, because I like to dive more into your backstory.
Oh no, it wasn't my back that was the problem. It was my feet. They're very
Yeah,
cheesy, you know.
That
Yeah,
fungus gets to you, that's for sure.
I guess you could say I'm not a fun guy.
Oh,
And he just, like, walks sideways out of view past the doorframe. Exit stage
usually
left.
psychic damage on that.
Everyone's nose just starts bleeding.
Yeah.
Reese just cries.
Psychic damage.
And necrotic damage.
It feels so good, Mr. Stark.
Wow.
Mate,
So-
too soon. Still too soon.
As we wrap up for tonight, as I've just seen the time, it's getting a bit late. The ship finishes preparations. You've all gathered all your things that you need. And towards the end of the day, the ship takes off and begins its journey southward towards Berthy. And it is a beautiful night as you look out on the deck of the ship. The sky is lovely and clear. The stars are out. You can see constellations in the distance. The breeze is quite warm, drifting by. It's very relaxing being on the deck of the ship. And as you all, I imagine you're all sort of sat together on the deck of the ship, watching the last of the colour drain from the horizon as the sun is set. Our camera pans away from the deck of the ship.
Before we do,
Yes.
Connor's going to take out his boron and just like start beating it, and it's like, this brings back some nice memories.
Hell yeah.
Gonna cast Kiting Bolt like I have in the past and do fireworks above the ship as we go.
Yeah, don't need to roll for it. As the camera pulls away from this beautiful sunset scene, the Wyld Ones off on their next adventure to who knows where, to who knows what. Our camera pulls back into view at Roshan's Rise, where, sat on a branch, legs swinging in the air, looking at the same sunset, it's Brim Smallboy. Eyes wide, smile on his face.
I wonder what the Wyld Ones are doing now. I hope to see them again someday. I hope I'm going to make them very proud with what I've done.
There is suddenly a large rumble, like an earthquake, that begins to sound everywhere. Brim immediately jumps to his feet to take stock of the situation. There's a flash of light coming from the east, and he starts scuttling through branches to try and get a view to the eastern side of Roshan's Rise. And there's too much trees, too much foliage, so he starts climbing up, and he goes up and up for a good 5-10 minutes. This flash is still there. He manages to pull out to the top and looks to the east. As the flash begins to subside, in the far distance, just before the horizon, Brim looks at the continent of Demethrin. The rumbling in the ground continues. And it's a strange phenomenon, but from his perspective, it looks like whirlpools are forming around the entire continent. And at the last second, from Brim's perspective, he notices something, and he says to himself,
I could have sworn the ground is raising up.
and we pull away from Brim. As indeed, events are in motion that cannot be undone, in the words of Ian McKellen.
My boy.
As Demethrin seems to be slowly rising, and the tremors of this event can be felt across both continents. Unfortunately, the Wyld Ones only hear a rumble in the distance. As they are in the skyship, they are mostly unaware of what is happening elsewhere in the world. But that's a tale for this Saturday. As we return to our mini-campaign, the Demethrin 5, this Saturday, with some lovely folk that are in the chat, we might find out what's going on there. Maybe that's a little sneak peek of things to come. Who knows? The only way to find out is to tune in. As we wrap up tonight's session, why Patch? Because I said so, that's why. A massive thank you to everyone who's tuned in tonight, the wonderful players. Oh boy, what a fantastic stream to start the new year. You guys have been absolutely incredible. Your love is appreciated, and yeah, like every time you guys knock it out of the park, and that especially goes for my wonderful players here. Guys, it continues to be a privilege and a pleasure. Let's do it again. You fancy doing it again next week? What do you think?
Same time next week.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Oh, love you guys. All right, let's quickly go around the table to reintroduce yourselves, plug anything you've got to plug, and give us your favourite moment from the session, starting with Rhódania.
Hello, I am aka Myra the Pirate. You can find me on the internet under Myra the Pirate on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter is Myra Pirate because they don't like having so many characters in username, and all the other Instagram-y, TikTok-y places as well. My favorite moment tonight, I mean, the Wii music. Hello. Possibly that. Yeah, that and maybe poor Frike at the beginning kind of hung over her bean juice.
That was very good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Connell.
Hello, I am Patrick, aka Patchins. Sometimes I draw art, but Monday nights I play Colin McGinnis, Earth Genasi, Rune Fighter. Man, it's great to be back. Haven't played as Connell in about 2-3 weeks, and I've missed him dearly. Plugging things. I'm on Twitter at PatToons, Instagram at Pat.Toons, TikTok at PatToons. I would really appreciate if people checked out the little series I'm doing from our session before Christmas. Part 2 out of 6 is up. I don't have a schedule. I want to try and get them up at least once a week. I had part 2 ready for tonight's session. I have no promises when the next ones are on the way. But I'll just come when I've got time. The next 2 should be a tearjerker for sure. And less of a plug, but more an insight into my personal life. I just got emailed mid-session regarding an application I am doing, and I'm super excited. And yeah, Wyatt has said multiple times offline that 2023 is the year of shit happens. So, on that note, my favorite thing about the session is just being able to be with everybody again and kissing the gnome guy on the forehead.
Hell yeah. He was into it, and so were we.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much. Frike.
Hello, I am Bridget. I play the Shutterkai Way of the Long Death, edgy, sometimes kind of spicy goth mommy friend. And my favorite part, how eagerly I ran down the stairs to get this. I love it.
Totally
It's
worth
the
it.
perfect size accessory. I would highly recommend. Maybe I'll post a link to this guy's Etsy store because they seem pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I will look that up. But yeah, I think if Frike and Connell ever had a buddy cop show, would we just be called the Kissin' Cops? Kissin' Buddies?
Yes.
I mean,
There's
I'm
no
here
good
for it.
cop, bad cop. It's just the kissing cops.
Yeah, Kissin' Cops. It's a great way to solve crimes.
Please, I don't want to be kissed.
Oh god.
Good cop, kiss cop.
So many ideas running through my head right now.
Yeah.
All right, thank you very much. And last but never least, Reese.
Well, hi there, friends. My name is Wyatt. I play Reese. Continuing with tradition, I have no idea why I do the voices I do, but here we are. So anyway, hi, I'm Wyatt. I play Reese, our wonderful bard and cleric multi-class, and chaotic friend to Rhódania. I don't have much to say other than join the community and let's do amazing things together and have fun, and let's see where 2023 takes us. This is the year that everything changes for the better for everyone. That's what I feel, and I'm here for it. Let's do it. I'm very happy and very blessed to be here with my amazing friends and telling such a wonderful story, and just let's see what we can do this year, shall we? So,
Hell yeah.
see you all guys soon.
Favorite moment?
All of it, honestly. Like, this was such like a relaxed session that I don't have a favorite moment. I mean, if I have to, it would be the salmon, but that's because I'm craving salmon. But it's fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
See, if you were here, I've got loads of smoked salmon in the freezer at the moment. I've got too much of it.
Don't
Smoked
tempt me.
salmon from the Hebrides, so good stuff.
Don't tempt me. I have my passport ready. I might travel.
Do it, do it.
Hey, fucking
Yeah, come on. Do it.
Ireland, London, Midlands.
Yorkshire.
Hey, if you guys want us to be in person, why not like help donate and we'll like have an in-person session? Why not?
Be in an Irish castle.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Please.
I'm
Shut
all
up
here
and
for
take
that.
my money.
I have the equipment to do an in-person stream. I can make it happen.
Let's have
Do it.
bacon and salmon together and have a wonderful story. Why not?
I mean, all I'm
So
going to
many
say
muffins.
is, what do we say about 2023 being the year that stuff happens?
2023, we get shit done.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hell yes.
the year that everything changes. Why not that? Let's make that the goal. Let's make that the goal for the end of the year. We do in person.
Yep. Let's do it. I'm here for it.
I'm down.
Okay. Amazing. And I have been Patch, your ever humble dungeon master. You can find me here all the time. Also over on QuestJunkiesUK, where I will next be playing D&D with them on this Friday. The same time slot that we do the Rhódania Chronicles, where I will be playing in Center's Tyranny with my sassy yet classy Order of Scribes, Kalishtar wizard Kaelin Sturgrove, who is just my favourite, even though she constantly gets killed. It's so much fun, such a wonderful character, and I get to flirt with my DM, which is always fun. I see why you guys enjoy it. And if I had to pick a favourite moment for me, I would say I think for me it's just the first like 10 minutes of the stream starting, just feeling everybody's excitement to be back at the table, and back into the characters. It's a constant reminder of why we do this. And again, as I said at the start of the stream, the reason why we do this and the reason why we need to fight to be able to do this when certain companies make stupid ass decisions to try and stop things like this from happening. Well, guess what? Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna stop us.
Fucking come at us, Hasbro.
Because we are storytellers and you can't kill a story. So go fuck yourself with your open license revamp. Ain't happening. Ain't gonna stop. Like, if I have to put us on a different gaming system, I will, because this story will not be stopped by some big fucking company. I don't care. So on that note, thank you all so much for tuning in. Please go and support independent creators across the world in everything that they do, because independent creators are the lifeblood of this community and will forever be, no matter what. We are going to go...
On that note,
Fuck Richie Sunak as well.
Oh, yeah. I will...
Yes.
Apparently he was in my hometown today. Apparently. So, yeah.
Well, fuck him.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah.
wee farthing.
I know this may sound very American, but can we get a huzzah to Stories and Friends?
Hell yeah. Huzzah! And on that bombshell, let's wrap up. Do stick around for the raid. We're going to find some wonderful friends to raid. But in the meantime, I am going to say thank you. All the love to you. And we hope to see you more in this upcoming year. See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.